Think, Grow, Succeed, written and published by Stoic Guardian. Introduction. Life pulses with infinite possibilities, waiting for those bold enough to seize them. In Think, Grow, Succeed, published in early 2025, we explore the transformative power of focused thought and strategic action that separates extraordinary achievers from casual dreamers. This profound journey into personal development unveils time-tested principles that have shaped the success stories of countless individuals across generations. The book delves deep into the mechanics of achievement, revealing how thoughts crystallize into reality through consistent application of specific mental and practical disciplines. Drawing from decades of research and real-world application, each chapter builds upon fundamental laws that govern success in any field, from entrepreneurship to artistry, from athletic achievement to organizational leadership. What sets this work apart is its practical approach to personal transformation. Rather than offering mere theoretical concepts, it provides readers with concrete tools and strategies that have created measurable results for individuals worldwide. The principles shared transcend age, industry, and circumstance, making them universally applicable for anyone seeking to elevate their life circumstances. As you turn these pages, you embark on a journey that will reshape your understanding of success and your approach to achieving it. The insights gained will serve as your foundation for lasting achievement, guiding you toward the extraordinary life you were meant to live. Through this comprehensive exploration of success principles, you will discover how to harness your thoughts, channel your desires, and program your mind for unprecedented achievement. Chapter 1. Power of Thought. The quiet room echoed with Thomas Edison's words after his 1000th failed attempt at creating the light bulb. "I have not failed. I have just found 1,000,000 ways that will not work." This singular moment captures the extraordinary power of directed thought, the ability to transform apparent failure into stepping stones toward success. Your thoughts shape your reality with unwavering precision. Every action, every decision, and every outcome in your life begins as a thought in your mind. This is not mystical philosophy but practical neuroscience. Your brain processes approximately 600,000 thoughts daily, each one creating neural pathways that influence your behavior and results. Successful people harness this mental power deliberately. They understand that thoughts are not random events, but carefully chosen seeds planted in the garden of their mind. Warren Buffett does not accidentally think about investment opportunities. He cultivates specific thought patterns that align with his goals. The connection between thought and achievement operates through a precise mechanism. When you focus your thoughts on a specific outcome, your reticular activating system, RAS, begins filtering reality to identify opportunities aligned with those thoughts. This explains why you suddenly notice red cars everywhere after deciding to buy one. Your thought patterns create your personal reality filter. Someone focused on problems sees obstacles everywhere, while opportunity-minded individuals spot possibilities in the same circumstances. This difference in thought patterns often determines who succeeds and who struggles in identical situations. Mastering your thoughts requires deliberate practice. Start by becoming aware of your current thought patterns. Notice how your mind responds to challenges, opportunities, and daily situations. This awareness creates the foundation for conscious thought direction. The quality of your thoughts determines the quality of your life. They understand that allowing negative or limiting thoughts to take root is as harmful as allowing weeds to grow in a garden. Practical application of thought power begins with mental rehearsal. Athletes use this technique to improve performance without physical practice. The brain cannot distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and real ones, making mental rehearsal a powerful tool for programming success patterns. Your thoughts emit specific frequencies that attract corresponding circumstances. This is not metaphysical speculation but a principle of quantum physics. Your brain generates measurable electromagnetic fields that influence your environment and interactions with others. Directing your thoughts effectively requires emotional engagement. Cold, intellectual thoughts lack the power to create significant change. When you combine clear thinking with strong, positive emotions, you create a force capable of transforming circumstances and achieving seemingly impossible goals. Chapter 2. Desire and Wealth. Money flows toward value like water flows downhill. This fundamental truth, understood by every self-made millionaire, reveals the direct connection between intense desire and wealth creation. The story of Madam C.J. Walker, who transformed from a washerwoman to America's first female self-made millionaire, exemplifies this principle in action. Raw desire fuels the engine of achievement. Without it, talent remains dormant, opportunities pass unnoticed, and potential withers on the vine. The intensity of your desire determines the strength of your actions and ultimately the magnitude of your results. Wealth creation begins with wealth consciousness. Your current financial situation reflects your deeply held beliefs about money, success, and your worthiness to achieve them. The child of immigrants who builds a business empire first builds that empire in their mind, fueled by an unquenchable desire for better circumstances. Desire operates as a beacon, attracting resources, opportunities, and individuals aligned with your goals. When Andrew Carnegie desired to build the world's largest steel company, his burning ambition magnetized the perfect partners, innovations, and circumstances to achieve that vision. The relationship between desire and wealth creation follows precise laws. Like a rocket breaking free from Earth's gravitational pull, the intensity of your desire must overcome the gravitational force of your current circumstances. Mild wishes produce mild results. Only burning desire creates extraordinary achievement. True desire transcends mere wanting. Many people want financial success, but few hunger for it with the intensity that motivates consistent action. The difference between wanting and desiring determines who takes action and who remains in wishful thinking. Your desires shape your destiny through focused attention and persistent action. Every major innovation, every business empire, and every financial breakthrough began as an intense desire in someone's mind. That desire drove them to persist when others quit, learn when others rested, and act when others hesitated. Financial achievement requires emotional fuel. Logical goals without emotional investment rarely produce significant results. When you connect your financial goals to deeply meaningful purposes, you access reserves of energy and creativity that transform obstacles into opportunities. The wealthiest individuals maintain crystal clear desires. They know exactly what they want and why they want it. This clarity acts as a filter, helping them quickly identify and seize opportunities aligned with their objectives, while avoiding distracting ventures. Your level of desire determines your level of success. Half-hearted wishes produce half-hearted results. When you cultivate intense, focused desire for specific outcomes, you activate forces within yourself that break through limitations and create extraordinary results. Chapter 3. Faith and Belief. Mountains move for those who believe they can move them. A powerful truth demonstrated by Roger Bannister when he shattered the impossible 4-minute mile barrier. Within weeks of his achievement, runners worldwide began breaking this same barrier, not because the human body had suddenly evolved, but because their beliefs about what was possible had transformed. Belief systems operate as invisible architecture, shaping your reality. Every action you take, decision you make, and result you create filters through your beliefs about what is possible for you. These beliefs act as the operating system of your personal achievement computer. The most successful individuals guard their beliefs with fierce dedication. They understand that allowing limiting beliefs to take root is like installing viruses in their mental software. They consciously choose beliefs that empower rather than restrict their potential. Your beliefs create self-fulfilling prophecies through subtle but powerful mechanisms. When you truly believe in your ability to achieve something, you notice opportunities others miss, attempt things others avoid, and persist when others quit. This is not magical thinking, but practical psychology in action. The power of belief transcends individual capability. History shows countless examples of people achieving impossible goals through unshakable faith in their vision. Power, psycho-belief in vision, is almost as powerful as vision. Their belief created a bridge between present circumstances and desired outcomes, guiding them to take actions that seemed illogical to others. Developing unshakable faith requires deliberate practice. Start with small commitments and consistently follow through. Each small victory strengthens your belief in your ability to achieve larger goals. This progressive strengthening of faith builds the foundation for extraordinary achievement. True belief goes beyond intellectual acceptance. Many people intellectually believe success is possible, but emotionally doubt their ability to achieve it. Bridging this gap requires consistent action that proves your capability to yourself. Your beliefs determine your behavioral boundaries. People who believe they cannot sell avoid sales opportunities. Those who believe they are not creative never attempt creative solutions. Changing these beliefs instantly expands your range of possible actions and results. Faith provides the bridge between current reality and desired outcomes. Without faith in your ability to achieve a goal, you never take the necessary actions to achieve it. With absolute faith, you continue taking action despite temporary setbacks or apparent failures. The relationship between faith and achievement operates with mathematical precision. The strength of your belief determines the persistence of your actions, which directly influences your probability of success. Build your faith deliberately, protect it carefully, and watch as your achievement horizons expand continuously. Chapter 4. Mind Reprogramming. Neural pathways light up like city streets at night, creating patterns that guide your daily decisions and actions. This remarkable discovery by neuroscientists reveals the physical basis of habits and behaviors. And more importantly, proves that these patterns can be deliberately reshaped through conscious effort. Your mind operates like a sophisticated computer, running programs installed through past experiences and beliefs. These programs determine your automatic responses to situations, opportunities, and challenges. Understanding this mechanism provides the key to personal transformation. The process of mind reprogramming follows specific principles of neuroplasticity. Your brain physically rewires itself based on repeated thoughts and actions. This means every thought you consistently focus on literally carves new neural pathways, creating new possibilities for action and achievement. Successful individuals actively manage their mental programming. They understand that allowing random experiences and influences to shape their thinking is like allowing random code to be installed in their success computer. They consciously choose their mental inputs and thought patterns. The science of mind reprogramming combines ancient wisdom with modern neurology. Meditation masters have long known what brain scans now prove. Focused attention physically reshapes your brain structure. This understanding provides a practical framework for deliberately upgrading your mental software. Effective reprogramming requires understanding of current patterns. Like a computer programmer must understand existing code before making improvements, you must become aware of your current mental programs, the automatic thoughts, reactions, and behaviors that shape your results. Your daily habits either reinforce old programming or install new patterns. Every thought you think, word you speak, and action you take either strengthens existing neural pathways or creates new ones. This understanding makes everyday choices crucially important in the reprogramming process. Mental programs operate below conscious awareness until examined. Most people never question why they react to situations in specific ways. They simply run their installed programs automatically. Conscious reprogramming begins with bringing these automatic patterns into awareness. The process of installing new mental programs requires repetition and emotional engagement. Just as learning to drive eventually becomes automatic through practice, new thought patterns and behaviors become natural through consistent repetition, combined with positive emotional association. Your mind's programming determines your life's direction. By taking control of this programming process, you gain the ability to reshape your responses, expand your capabilities, and create new possibilities for achievement. The power to reprogram your mind places the key to transformation firmly in your hands. Chapter 5. Knowledge and Mastery. Damascus steel, legendary for its distinctive patterns and unmatched strength, required master craftsmen who understood not just the techniques, but the underlying principles of metallurgy. This ancient art form perfectly illustrates the relationship between knowledge and mastery. Understanding must combine with application to create extraordinary results. Knowledge becomes power only through implementation. Libraries full of books contain endless information, but transformation occurs only when knowledge moves from intellectual understanding to practical application. This distinction separates those who know from those who achieve. True mastery develops through stages of competence. You progress from unconscious incompetence through conscious incompetence and conscious competence before reaching unconscious competence, the state where excellence becomes automatic. This journey requires both structured learning and deliberate practice. The pursuit of mastery follows specific principles of skill acquisition. Research shows that world-class performers in any field typically require 10,000 hours of deliberate practice. This practice must focus not just on repetition, but on pushing boundaries and incorporating feedback for improvement. Successful individuals approach learning strategically. They understand that random information gathering wastes precious time and energy. They identify crucial knowledge areas that create maximum leverage in their chosen field and focus their learning efforts there. Knowledge application requires understanding of principles rather than just facts. Facts change rapidly in our modern world, but principles remain constant. Learning these underlying principles allows you to adapt and innovate as circumstances change. The path to mastery involves both broad and deep learning. Broad knowledge provides context and creates connections between different fields, while deep expertise in specific areas allows for breakthrough innovations and exceptional performance. True learning transforms information into insight. Many people collect information without extracting actionable principles. Masters develop the ability to recognize patterns and principles that others miss, allowing them to achieve superior results with less effort. The acquisition of knowledge must align with specific goals. Successful people treat learning as an investment, carefully choosing what to study based on their desired outcomes. This focused approach accelerates progress toward mastery in chosen areas. Chapter 6. Imagination and Ideas. The first airplane existed twice. First in the Wright brothers' imagination, then in physical reality. This fundamental truth reveals the real workshop where all achievement begins. Every innovation, every breakthrough, and every advancement in human history first took shape in someone's imagination. Creative visualization operates as a blueprint for reality. When Walt Disney walked through empty Florida swampland, he saw not what was there, but what could be there. His ability to transfer vivid mental images into shared vision transformed that swampland into one of the world's most magical destinations. Your imagination functions as a preview of life's coming attractions. The quality and clarity of your mental images directly influence the quality and clarity of your results. People who achieve extraordinary things possess the ability to see their desired outcomes with crystal clarity long before physical evidence exists. Ideas are the currency of the modern economy. In a world where traditional resources become increasingly scarce, the ability to generate and develop innovative ideas creates unprecedented value. Your mind's capacity to combine existing elements in new ways produces solutions others overlook. The most successful individuals cultivate their imagination deliberately. They understand that creativity is not a fixed trait, but a skill that improves with practice. They regularly engage in exercises that stretch their mental boundaries and challenge conventional thinking patterns. Innovation rarely means inventing something completely new. Instead, it often involves connecting existing elements in novel ways. The first iPhone combined existing technologies, mobile phones, touchscreens, and internet connectivity in a revolutionary configuration that transformed multiple industries. Your imagination creates possibilities your logical mind might reject. Einstein's theory of relativity began as a mental image of riding a beam of light. This seemingly impossible visualization led to insights that revolutionized our understanding of the universe. Ideas multiply through combination and refinement. When you capture and develop your ideas regularly, you create a compound effect that leads to increasingly valuable insights. This process transforms ordinary observations into extraordinary innovations. The practical application of imagination requires bridging the gap between vision and reality. Successful individuals develop the ability to translate mental images into detailed plans and actionable steps. They understand that imagination without implementation remains mere fantasy. Your creative capacity expands through regular exercise. Like a muscle that strengthens with use, your imagination grows more powerful and precise through consistent practice. This development transforms you from a passive observer into an active creator of circumstances. Chapter 7. Strategic Planning. The ancient game of chess teaches a timeless truth about success. Victory belongs to those who think several moves ahead. The Grandmaster sees not just the current board position, but multiple possible futures, each branching from specific choices and counter-moves. Strategic planning transforms vague possibilities into probable outcomes. When Elon Musk mapped out Tesla's master plan, he detailed not just what he would do, but how each step would create resources and opportunities for subsequent phases. This level of strategic thinking turns ambitious visions into achievable goals. Your strategy determines your trajectory more than your current position. History shows countless examples of individuals and organizations outmaneuvering better-resourced competitors through superior strategic planning. They understand that victory often goes not to the strongest, but to the most strategic. Effective planning balances detail with flexibility. Like a general preparing for battle, you must develop specific plans while maintaining the adaptability to respond to changing circumstances. This dynamic approach allows you to maintain progress toward your goals, despite unexpected obstacles. The most successful individuals think in terms of systems rather than goals. They understand that achieving significant objectives requires creating sustainable processes that generate desired outcomes consistently. Their strategic planning focuses on building these systems. Planning effectiveness correlates directly with clarity of vision. When you know exactly what you want to achieve, you can work backward to identify necessary steps and potential obstacles. This clarity allows you to develop contingency plans before challenges arise. Your strategic plan must account for both internal and external factors. Internal factors include your resources, capabilities, and constraints. External factors involve market conditions, competition, and environmental changes. Comprehensive planning considers both dimensions. Time horizons influence strategic choices significantly. Short-term thinking often leads to decisions that create immediate benefits but long-term problems. Decision readiness. Strategic planning requires balancing immediate needs with long-term objectives to create sustainable success. The implementation of strategy requires clear metrics and milestones. Without specific measures of progress, plans remain abstract concepts rather than practical tools. Effective strategists define clear indicators that show whether their plans are producing desired results. Your strategy must align with your resources and capabilities. The most brilliant plan fails if it requires resources you cannot access or capabilities you do not possess. Strategic planning includes honest assessment of your current position and realistic paths to your desired future. Chapter 8. Decisive action. Steel forges into strength only under the hammer's decisive blow. This metallurgical principle mirrors a fundamental truth about success. Knowledge, planning, and preparation create potential, but only decisive action transforms that potential into reality. Analysis paralysis cripples more dreams than lack of capability. Many individuals possess the knowledge and resources to achieve their goals, but remain trapped in endless preparation. They fail to recognize that perfect conditions never arrive. Success requires action, despite uncertainty. The most successful individuals develop their decision-making muscles through constant exercise. They understand that decisiveness, like any skill, improves through practice. Each decision, regardless of outcome, strengthens their ability to assess situations and take appropriate action. While planning and analysis play crucial roles, certain insights come only through engagement with reality. The entrepreneur discovers critical market information not through research, but through active interaction with customers and competitors. Your actions broadcast your true priorities louder than words. Many people claim specific goals or values, but their actions reveal different priorities. Alignment between stated intentions and actual behavior distinguishes achievers from dreamers. Momentum generates clarity and opportunity. Taking action creates movement, which makes your path clearer and reveals opportunities invisible from a static position. This dynamic mirrors the principle that a moving object becomes easier to steer than a stationary one. The quality of your decisions improves through quantity. Counterintuitively, making more decisions often leads to better decision-making ability. This improvement comes from increased experience in assessing situations and learning from outcomes, both positive and negative. Decisive action requires managing fear rather than eliminating it. Successful individuals feel the same fears as others, but develop the ability to act despite these fears. They understand that courage means taking action while afraid, not waiting for fear to disappear. Your action patterns determine your results more than your intentions. Many people intend to exercise, save money, or build businesses, but only those who take consistent action in these areas achieve their goals. The gap between intention and action defines the difference between success and failure. Chapter 9. Unstoppable persistence. The bamboo farmer plants his crop and sees nothing for 4 years while the roots grow deep beneath the surface. Then, in the 5th year, the bamboo shoots up 90 feet in 6 weeks. This natural phenomenon perfectly illustrates the power of persistence. Success often works underground long before visible results appear. Persistence separates dreamers from achievers. While talent, intelligence, and opportunity play their roles, history repeatedly shows that persistent action eventually overcomes all obstacles. Thomas Edison's thousands of failed attempts before successfully creating the light bulb exemplify this principle in action. The most successful individuals understand the mathematics of persistence. They recognize that each failure eliminates one more way that does not work, bringing them closer to solutions that will work. This perspective transforms setbacks from discouragements into valuable data points. Persistence requires intelligent adaptation rather than blind repetition. Like water flowing around obstacles to reach its destination, effective persistence involves adjusting methods while maintaining focus on the ultimate goal. This flexibility in approach, while remaining committed to the outcome, defines successful persistence. Your persistence quotient directly predicts your achievement level. Studies of successful individuals across fields reveal that persistence correlates more strongly with achievement than intelligence, education, or initial advantages. This finding explains why some with modest beginnings achieve extraordinary results. The power of persistence compounds over time. Each small victory builds confidence, develops skills, and creates momentum for larger achievements. This compounding effect explains why persistent individuals often achieve their biggest breakthroughs after years of seemingly minimal progress. Effective persistence requires strategic rest periods. Like intervals in athletic training, planned recovery prevents burnout and maintains long-term momentum. The most persistent achievers understand the rhythm between intense effort and strategic renewal. Your persistence capacity grows through deliberate challenge. Like building physical endurance, persistence strengthens when pushed beyond comfortable limits. Each time you continue despite difficulty, you expand your capacity for future challenges. The rewards of persistence often arrive suddenly. Like the bamboo farmer's harvest, breakthrough success frequently appears rapidly after long periods of apparent stagnation. Understanding this pattern helps maintain motivation during seemingly unproductive periods. Persistence transforms average abilities into extraordinary achievements. History shows countless examples of individuals with modest talents outperforming more gifted competitors through sheer persistence. This truth reveals persistence as the great equalizer in achievement. Chapter 10. Mastermind Power. The greatest achievements in human history emerged not from solitary genius, but from the synergy of focused minds working toward common goals. The Manhattan Project, which assembled the brightest scientific minds of its era, demonstrates how collective intelligence can solve problems beyond individual capability. Masterminds operate as success accelerators. When individuals with complementary skills, experiences, and perspectives unite around shared objectives, they create possibilities that no single member could conceive alone. This multiplication of mental power explains why great achievers invariably build strong networks. The most successful individuals actively cultivate their mastermind networks. They understand that their success correlates directly with the quality of minds they regularly engage with. Like joining a higher-level game, associating with accomplished individuals naturally elevates your thinking and performance. Effective masterminds generate both support and challenge. While emotional support provides crucial encouragement during difficult times, intellectual challenge prevents complacency and pushes boundaries of achievement. This dual function creates an ideal environment for personal growth. Your mastermind network serves as your success ecosystem. Like plants drawing nutrients from rich soil, you absorb ideas, opportunities, and energy from your associations. This principle makes choosing your network as crucial as choosing your goals. Mastermind power multiplies through diversity of perspective. When individuals from different backgrounds, industries, and experiences unite, they create insights impossible in homogeneous groups. This diversity of thought often leads to breakthrough innovations. The influence of your mastermind shapes your assumptions about possible achievement. Regular exposure to high achievers normalizes exceptional performance, automatically raising your standards and expectations. This environmental effect often creates more impact than direct instruction. Effective masterminds balance cooperation with accountability. While support matters, genuine progress requires honest feedback and mutual challenge to reach higher levels. The most valuable mastermind relationships combine encouragement with direct truth-telling. Your contribution to the mastermind determines your benefit from it. The most successful participants focus first on adding value to others, understanding that giving precedes receiving in powerful relationships. This principle creates sustainable, mutually beneficial connections. Mastermind power grows through consistent cultivation. Like tending a garden, Building and maintaining powerful networks requires regular attention and nurturing. The effort invested in these relationships often produces the highest return of any success investment. Chapter 11. Energy shift. The electrical transformation that occurs when lightning strikes reveals a fundamental truth about success. Energy changes form, but never disappears. This principle explains why shifting your energy consciously towards specific goals inevitably produces corresponding results. Energy management supersedes time management in importance. While everyone receives the same 24 hours daily, achievement differences often stem from how effectively individuals direct and sustain their energy. This understanding transforms productivity from a time-based to an energy-based paradigm. The most successful individuals treat energy as their primary resource. They recognize that without adequate energy, other resources, time, money, relationships, cannot be effectively utilized. This perspective leads them to prioritize energy management in their daily practices. Your energy patterns create your success patterns. Like electricity flowing through circuits, your energy naturally follows established pathways. Understanding and consciously redirecting these patterns allows you to channel your resources toward desired outcomes more effectively. Mental energy functions as the architect of achievement. Before physical energy can create results, mental energy must establish direction and purpose. This hierarchy explains why clarity of thought precedes effectiveness of action. Peak performance requires understanding personal energy rhythms. Like the ocean's tides, your energy flows in natural cycles. Aligning your most important activities with your peak energy periods dramatically increases your effectiveness. The quality of your energy influences the quality of your results more than the quantity of time invested. 1 hour of focused, high-quality energy often produces better results than several hours of dispersed, low-quality effort. This principle makes energy optimization crucial for achievement. Energy shifts require both elimination and addition. Removing energy drains while incorporating energy-generating activities creates sustainable positive momentum. This dual approach ensures lasting transformation rather than temporary change. Your energy investment strategy determines your success trajectory. Like financial investment, directing energy toward high-return activities while minimizing energy-wasting activities produces optimal results. This principle guides effective resource allocation. Chapter 12. Subconscious control. Deep beneath the Antarctic ice sheets, powerful currents shape the world's oceans while remaining invisible to the surface observer. Your subconscious mind operates with similar hidden power, directing your decisions and actions through deeper currents of thought and belief. Subconscious programming determines conscious results. Like an iceberg showing only its tip above water, your visible actions and achievements stem from vast underlying patterns of thought and belief. Understanding this relationship provides the key to lasting transformation. The most successful individuals actively program their subconscious minds. They recognize that leaving this powerful force to random programming creates random results. Through deliberate practice, they install thought patterns and beliefs that support their objectives. Your subconscious mind processes information continuously, even during sleep. This constant activity explains why solutions often appear suddenly after periods of apparent non-activity. The subconscious continues working on problems long after conscious focus shifts elsewhere. Effective subconscious programming requires both repetition and emotion. Like writing data to a computer's hard drive, installing new thought patterns demands consistent input combined with emotional engagement. This combination creates lasting changes in automatic responses. The subconscious mind responds to images more powerfully than words. This principle explains why visualization practices produce such dramatic results. When you create vivid mental images of desired outcomes, You program your subconscious to recognize and create matching opportunities. Your subconscious beliefs create your experience filters. Like colored lenses affecting everything you see, these deep beliefs influence how you interpret and respond to every situation. Changing these beliefs literally changes how you perceive reality. Accessing subconscious resources requires quieting conscious noise. Meditation, relaxation, and mindfulness practices create conditions where deeper mental resources become available. This access explains why many breakthroughs occur during periods of mental stillness. The harmony between conscious and subconscious creates optimal results. When your surface goals align with deeper beliefs and values, you access extraordinary levels of energy and creativity. This alignment eliminates the internal conflicts that often sabotage achievement. Subconscious mastery develops through consistent practice. Like learning to play an instrument, programming your subconscious requires regular, focused effort. The rewards of this practice include enhanced intuition, creativity, and automatic success behaviors. Chapter 13. Thought Energy. Quantum physics reveals a startling truth. Thoughts possess measurable energy that influences physical reality. This scientific finding validates what ancient wisdom has long taught. Your thoughts generate forces that shape your life circumstances. Thought energy operates through precise frequencies. Like radio waves transmitting specific signals, your thoughts broadcast energetic patterns that attract corresponding experiences. This principle explains why persistent thought patterns tend to manifest as physical circumstances. The most successful individuals consciously direct their thought energy. They understand that allowing thoughts to flow randomly wastes precious mental resources. Through deliberate practice, they focus their thought energy on specific objectives with laser precision. Your thought energy creates ripple effects beyond conscious awareness. Like dropping stones in a pond, each thought generates waves of influence that extend far beyond its initial impact. This understanding makes careful thought selection crucially important. Concentrated thought produces concentrated results. When you focus your mental energy consistently on specific objectives, you generate momentum that overcomes obstacles and attracts supporting circumstances. This principle explains why clarity of thought precedes clarity of results. The quality of your thought energy determines the quality of your attraction power. Like a magnet, whose strength determines what it can attract, your thought energy either draws or repels opportunities based on its characteristic frequency. Effective thought direction requires both focus and detachment. While concentrated thought generates creative power, attachment to specific outcomes can create resistance that blocks results. This paradox requires balancing directed thinking with flexible expectations. Your habitual thought patterns create your energy signature. Like a personal broadcast frequency, these patterns determine what experiences naturally flow into your life. Changing these patterns literally alters your resonance with different possibilities. Thought energy compounds through consistent focus. Like water wearing away stone, persistent thought patterns eventually manifest as physical reality. This principle makes sustained mental focus more powerful than sporadic intensity. Energy mastery begins with thought mastery. By learning to direct and sustain specific thought patterns deliberately, you develop the ability to influence circumstances through conscious mental action. Chapter 14. The Sixth Sense. Native trackers in the African bush display an almost supernatural ability to read subtle signs invisible to untrained eyes. This remarkable skill mirrors the development of intuition, a refined perception that processes information beyond conscious awareness. Intuition functions as an advanced pattern recognition system. Through years of experience, your mind develops the ability to process conscious analysis. in producing insights that outpace conscious analysis. This capability explains why experts often sense solutions before they can explain them. The most successful individuals cultivate their intuitive abilities deliberately. They understand that intuition is not mystical, but a natural extension of focused experience and attention. Through practice, they develop this sixth sense into a reliable success tool. Your intuition processes vast amounts of information continuously. While your conscious mind handles about 40 bits of information per second, your intuitive system processes millions. This capacity explains why intuitive insights often prove more accurate than logical analysis alone. Effective intuition requires balancing analysis with instinct. Like a bird using both wings to fly, optimal decision-making combines rational thinking with intuitive perception. This dual approach creates more comprehensive understanding than either method alone. The development of intuition follows predictable patterns. Like learning to read, initial conscious effort eventually yields automatic recognition. This progression transforms intuition from occasional insight into consistent guidance. Your intuitive capacity expands through conscious exercise. Like strengthening any sense, regular practice in following and validating intuitive impressions increases their accuracy and reliability. This development creates an increasingly sophisticated internal guidance system. Intuition operates most effectively in familiar domains. Like a tracker reading signs in familiar territory, your intuitive insights prove most reliable in areas where you possess deep experience. This principle guides effective use of intuitive guidance. The speed of intuition provides competitive advantage. While others analyze options extensively, developed intuition enables rapid, accurate decisions. This capability proves especially valuable in fast-changing situations requiring quick responses. Chapter 15. Conquering Fear. Lions pause at the edge of the waterhole, knowing crocodiles lurk beneath the surface. Yet thirst drives them forward. Not fearlessness, but necessity overcoming fear. This natural dynamic perfectly illustrates the relationship between fear and achievement. Success requires not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it. Fear serves as humanity's oldest survival mechanism. This ancient alarm system, designed to protect us from physical threats, now triggers equally strongly for social, financial, and emotional risks. Understanding this evolutionary mismatch helps explain why fear often appears disproportionate to modern challenges. The most successful individuals develop a sophisticated relationship with fear. They recognize fear not as an enemy to eliminate, but as an ally to harness. Through experience, they learn to interpret fear as a signal of opportunity rather than a warning of danger. Your fear patterns reveal your growth opportunities. Like a compass pointing toward magnetic north, fear reliably indicates the direction of potential expansion. This realization transforms fear from an obstacle into a valuable guidance system. Professional athletes use pre-performance anxiety to enhance focus and readiness. Rather than attempting to eliminate these sensations, they channel the heightened awareness and energy into improved performance. This same principle applies to any challenging endeavor. The mastery of fear requires progressive exposure. Like building immunity through controlled exposure to pathogens, you develop fear resistance by deliberately confronting manageable challenges. Each successful encounter increases your capacity to handle larger fears. Your response to fear determines your achievement ceiling. While everyone experiences fear, those who achieve extraordinary results develop the ability to act despite emotional discomfort. This capability differentiates high achievers from average performers. Effective fear management combines acknowledgement with action. Denying or suppressing fear often increases its power, while accepting its presence while moving forward reduces its control. This approach creates sustainable courage rather than temporary fearlessness. The transformation of fear into fuel requires practice. Through repeated experience, you learn to recognize fear's physical signatures, increased heart rate, shallow breathing, muscular tension, as signs of readiness rather than warnings of danger. Fear mastery represents freedom rather than fearlessness. The goal is not to eliminate fear, but to develop such confidence in your ability to handle it that fear no longer controls your choices. This mastery opens new possibilities for achievement and fulfillment. Chapter 16. Execution and Success. The Great Pyramids of Egypt stand as testament to a fundamental truth. Vision becomes reality through execution. While countless individuals dreamed of monumental achievements, the pyramids' builders translated dreams into precise actions, transforming desert sand into architectural wonder. Execution represents the critical bridge between intention and result. While strategy, planning, and preparation play crucial roles, ultimate success depends on consistent, effective action. This principle explains why some with modest plans but excellent execution outperform those with brilliant strategies but poor implementation. The most successful individuals develop robust execution systems. They understand that relying on motivation or inspiration produces inconsistent results. Instead, they create detailed processes that generate desired outcomes, regardless of emotional state. Your execution habits determine your success trajectory. Like a plane's guidance system, making countless small corrections to maintain course, effective execution requires constant small adjustments based on feedback and results. Peak execution requires balancing intensity with sustainability. Like an engine operating at optimal RPM, finding the right pace ensures maximum output without burnout. This equilibrium creates the conditions for long-term success. The quality of your execution system determines the quality of your results. While many focus on setting larger goals, achievement often stems from improving the quality of daily actions. This focus on process excellence naturally produces superior outcomes. Effective execution combines routine with innovation. While consistent processes create stability, continuous improvement prevents stagnation. This dynamic balance ensures both reliability and growth in results. Your ability to execute through obstacles defines your success level. While everyone performs well under ideal conditions, this capability creates sustainable competitive advantage. The mastery of execution requires both discipline and flexibility. Like a master martial artist, you must develop the discipline to maintain form while remaining flexible enough to adapt to changing circumstances. Success flows naturally from excellent execution. When you develop the ability to consistently transform plans into results, you create an unstoppable force that eventually overcomes all obstacles. This truth makes execution mastery the ultimate success skill.